Welcome to the next training module, and this week, we're going to look at Wim Hof and Wim Hof breathing, aka the Iceman. You can see Wim Hof sitting in a bath of ice. You may have heard of him, but we're going to look at his breathing technique today. So, who's Wim Hof? You're probably wondering who the hell Wim Hof is. So, also known as the Iceman, he's a Dutch extreme athlete noted for his ability to withstand freezing temperatures. He's got various Guinness World Records for swimming under ice, prolonged full body contact with ice, and still holds the record for a barefoot half marathon on ice and snow. One of the future modules that we're going to look at, we're going to actually look at cold thermogenesis and cold showers, cold baths, which he's known for. But this is also one of his techniques that he uses whilst he goes into the cold. And that's the breathing. That's what we're going to look at today. And really, this is kind of an exercise to create more awareness, increase energy, and less stress and anxiety. I don't know. Look, we all breathe. We all breathe every single day, hundreds and hundreds of breaths. It's life. Oxygen is life. But most of us don't breathe perhaps in the most efficient way, the best way. Maybe unless you meditate, you're probably not even aware of how your breath works and how this can affect you. And this is going to help you connect with your body and self-awareness. So it's this very good practice to tie into meditation. We'll talk about how that can link up later on in the module. And I mentioned, it can improve your breathing mechanics. Most people only use 20% of their capacity. Generally, most people tend to be very shallow breathing. So they just breathe in, obviously, through their mouth and just their chest. So it's short, sharp breaths and big, deep breaths into the abdomen. So the swollen stomach, and that can actually help you relax. But most people, breathing mechanics are well off. Conscious deep breathing creates a deep sense of calmness. And I'm going to actually talk about my experience of how this actually affected me, actually doing the Wim Hof breathing. And it's been fantastic, if I'm honest. So first of all, let's look at how you do it. Basically sit comfortably upright or lie down if you prefer. I actually like to sit upright in a nice chair, just hands relaxed. And the protocol is 30 deep inhales and then a relaxed exhale, but it's quite quick. It's kind of like like that. So it's probably quicker than you would a normal breathing rate, but it's 30 inhales, 30 exhales, and then you would hold the final breath for time, usually about a minute, and you can even extend that to a minute and a half. And then you have a quick breather and repeat that second time, exactly the same format, and then do 3 rounds in total. And there's actually a guided meditation on YouTube. So there's Wim Hof himself. So go to Wim Hof breathing, go to YouTube, and just press play and do it with the video. That's probably the best way to experience this. And I talked about how this could kind of connect with other things that we're doing on this program. Obviously, we've talked about meditation, we've talked about journaling. So possibly the ultimate, if you were going to do 3 of these in the day, you could do Wim Hof breathing and then straight into your meditation, which is kind of focus on the breath, but not like power breaths and holding breaths, and then do journaling. So that would be a good stack, for want of a better phrase. 1, 2, 3. Maybe think about trying that. And here's my own personal experience of the Wim Hof breathing method. I definitely had a deep sense of calm and felt very relaxed. What was also really, really noticeable, I know we can all hear and feel our heart. It's almost like I could visualize my heart in my chest, and I could almost feel it pump, 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 the actual spurts of blood around my body, and my hands and feet started tingling. And what was interesting is, as my hands and feet started really tingling, Wim Hof on the guided breathing exercise on YouTube, he actually said, look, it's okay if your hands and feet are tingling. This is all okay. It's perfectly normal. Just relax. So pretty much everything he said was going to happen happened. And on the second round, I actually almost wanted to laugh out loud. And I can't understand why. I just wanted to burst out laughing. And then when you go and see all the comments underneath this exercise, many people said, just felt like I wanted to jump up, feel joyous and laugh and hysterically laugh. So I don't know why, but that's how it made me feel. And to be fair, it made me feel fantastic. I felt really, really amazing, very relaxed, almost like a sense of peace, for want of a better word. But yeah, it was definitely a great experience. I try and do this every day. I say try. There's either do or you don't. I aim to do this most days, and it doesn't always happen. But yeah, that's my own personal experience with the Wim Hof breathing method. So look, action steps. This is obviously a short module. We'll talk about this in our coaching call. But if you want to try this, just simply go to YouTube. Open the guided video. He's actually got an app as well, the App Store, and just start. Just literally press play on the app or the video. Sit in the chair, relax, do the exercise. Simple as that. Don't stress. And the goal is not to be perfect. There's no competition in holding your breath. There's no guaranteed way that you'll feel, but just be, kind of be open-minded with this. All of these ideas and protocols that I'm introducing you to are possibly pushing some of you out of your comfort zone. You may have heard of them, may have not. You may have thought they're a bit woo-woo, but with all of this, the best way to learn and grow in any area of life is obviously to be open-minded and just to appreciate that this is how it's come, how it's going to come. It may be hard, it may be difficult, and if it is difficult, the natural instinct is to just quit and kick it to the curb and say, you know what, it's not for me. But like anything that's worth practicing, if you do something daily, it can make a big difference. The habit becomes ingrained, it gets a lot easier. You become more efficient at doing it, and you get the benefits. There's millions and millions of people do this worldwide, so there must be something to it. I personally can say that it's well worth giving it a go, giving it a try, especially if you're someone that is maybe anxious or has a certain amount of anxiety at times in the day or in your life, or you just kind of feel stressed and want to relax. It's a brilliant way. We all know that taking a couple of deep breaths to get oxygen into the system is a great way to relax, but this is like doing that on steroids. So why would you not try it? So give it a go. That's all I can say. And that's the end of the module. There's Mr. Wim Hof sitting cross-legged, obviously done his meditation on the ice. So you don't have to do your Wim Hof breathing in the Antarctic or in a frozen lake where Wim is. I would suggest you to do it in your room, in a chair, and put the computer on, relax, give it a go. All right, guys, thanks for checking the module out. I'll see you on your next coaching call and look forward to the next module.